Hello everyone, I'm Brian Minielly, a member of the YMCA Peace Medallion Committee. I'd like to welcome each of you to the 2020 YMCA Peace Medal ceremony. As with most events this year, our ceremony looks a little different due to COVID-19, but the importance of this celebration remains the same. It's with honor and respect that we acknowledge that we're on the traditional territory of the Chippewas of Nawash Unceded First Nation, the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, and Métis people. As settlers, we're grateful for the opportunity to meet here, and we thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. So each year during the third week of November, the YMCA invites people of all ages to reflect on peace, to talk, to take action individually and with others. This year, from November the 14th to 21st, our YMCA, together with YMCAs from across Canada, celebrate the presence of peace in our communities and reflect on the peace-building work that happens all year, both inside and outside the YMCA. Collectively, YMCAs in Canada ask people to build community, act for peace. A special highlight of YMCA Peace Week is the awarding of the YMCA Peace Medallion. The medal was developed in 1987 by a small group of volunteers and staff who made up the International Committee at the YMCA of Fredericton. Now, 33 years later, the Peace Medal is presented at Ys across Canada during YMCA Peace Week to celebrate and recognize the achievements of individuals who, without any special resources, status, wealth, or position, demonstrate the values of peace. So those values of peace are P for participation, getting involved and encouraging others to be involved in community building activities. E for empathy, listening and understanding diverse perspectives to create a sense of belonging for all. A for advocacy, making the case for positive change in the community. And C is for community, building and strengthening community connections and capacity. And E for empowerment, inspiring others to foster peace and helping them to gain the skills and tools to succeed. Since 1987, more than 2,000 individuals and groups across Canada have been recognized with YMCA Peace Medals for their peace-building work. And here at our YMCA, we've honored 22 people and 12 groups from our community who inspire us with their actions. A list of those recipients can be found on the YMCA website at ymcaowensound.owen.ca. Today, we will welcome another person to this special group of peacemakers by acknowledging their important contributions to our community, our country, and our world. Michael McLuhan is also a member of our YMCA Peace Medallion Committee, is here to present this year's medal. Michael?
Thank you, Brian. And thanks to the members of the community and the members of the committee that come together every year to choose an amazing person in our community that has done much to raise consciousness and awareness about peace and to create peaceful activities in the community. This year, the Black Lives Matter movement has really shook society's foundations right down to the core. And in our small community of perhaps only 26,000 people, over 1,000 people came in sweltering heat to a Black Lives Matter march at Harrison Park in the middle of summer. And it was hot. It was very hot. The person who's pretty much single-handedly organized that march is the recipient of our Peace Medallion this year. And at this point, I'll try and go back on script, but I have to find it. So forgive me. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that took the time to nominate worthy recipients in the community. It's one of the most joyous things I do every year is to come in to that room and sit down and go over the applications of all these worthy recipients to choose one that will get the medallion this year. That said, we're delighted to award the 2020 Peace Medallion to Jillian Lyman. The nomination came from Lisa McAllister, a friend and participant in the Owen Sound Solidarity March, which was organized by Jillian as part of the Black Lives Movement. On June 10th, 2020, Jillian Lyman rallied more than 1,000 members of our community to march peacefully from City Hall to the Black History Cairn in Harrison Park in support of the Black Lives Movement, following the deaths of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Regis Korchinski-Paquette, and others. On a sweltering hot summer's day during a time when COVID-19 had many of us restricted and secluded in our homes, over 1,000 people showed up, masked. Everybody was masked. It was amazing to join in this march. Following a moment of silence where participants knelt at the cairn, Jillian spoke to the crowd at Harrison Park, urging the community to continue the work to fight racism and inequity. She spoke of her own experiences and of others in our area. As a local university student, Jillian showed incredible poise and determination in organizing, marching, and speaking for this cause. Participation, empathy, advocacy, community, and empowerment is the acronym PEACE that was reflected in her actions, and we're very happy to present this award to Jillian, who we feel is a most worthy recipient. Participation. Jillian participated in the global Black Lives Matter movement and encouraged participation in her community by organizing the event and encouraging attendees to talk and educate themselves on issues in our community, our country, and globally. Empathy. Jillian brought awareness of social issues to the forefront, organizing a peaceful march that allowed community members to voice their experiences, protest injustices, and to teach compassion. Advocacy. As we navigate through 2020, the urgent calls for action for diversity, social inclusion, and equity are challenging us. Her work highlights not only anti-racism in the Black community, but also acknowledges other people of color, including Indigenous and Asian residents and the growing number of immigrants in our area. Community. Jillian's march brought together more than 1,000 members of our small community in support of the movement. That's like 1 in every 26 living, breathing people in Owen Sound. And to me, that is just simply amazing. I've never seen more than 250 come out to a march in the past. So it's just marvelous to see that participation. Empowerment. Jillian urged the community to continue the work to fight racism, inequity by posting signs on their lawns and in their windows, donating to the cause, and keeping the conversation going. With that said, I'd like to call upon my fellow committee member, Gail, who is also the CEO of the YMCA here in Owen Sound, to present officially this year's award to Jillian. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jillian. Several things here for you, but there's the medal and it's a small pen to start with.
I guess I should start off by saying thank you. This came as a kind of a big shock to me when I was messaged about my opportunity here. I'm gonna be honest, living in Owen Sound for the past 19 years, I have never heard of this award before. So again, that's why it was a shock. I just want to thank everyone again about the whole march, about especially when Michael was talking about community. It was a great opportunity and a great moment in my life to see that many people come out and support a cause that was so close to my heart. So not only did I deserve this award, I think personally that everyone else deserved the award that came out, because we all demonstrated peace that day and the care for everyone in the community and about the Black community, the Indigenous community, the Asian community. And so thank you to you and thank you.
In closing, I would like to extend a special thanks to each of you for watching this year's YMCA Peace Medal ceremony. And to this year's recipient, Jillian, congratulations again. Your advocacy and commitment is truly inspirational. Your name will be added to our Peace Medal recipient frame that hangs here at the YMCA in the hall outside the gym. And so thank you to everyone, and we look forward to next year. Thank you.